And welcome back to Show Me St. Louis. If you are looking for the perfect holiday show for the entire family, look no further than Christmas with C.S. Lewis. Here to share an inside look on the highly anticipated production is St. Louis native and actor Gregory Welsch. Gregory, thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm glad to be here.
And we really should say welcome back because you are, as we mentioned just then, a St. Louis native.
Yes, I grew up out in Rock Hill, went to St. Mary Magdalene Brentwood, and then St. Louis University High School. I haven't lived in St. Louis for a long time, but I'm regularly back. I still have a sister here. So,
yeah, wonderful. And you have been, speaking of things you've been doing a long time, you've been on the stage for quite a few years now. So why don't we talk about this upcoming production? Well,
this is Christmas with C.S. Lewis. It was written by David Payne, a friend of mine and that I work with. And it's a very interesting show. Back in the early 60s, after Lewis had retired, his agent would bring groups of American writers and historians to his home, and they would sit in his living room and have tea, and he would talk about his writing and his wife and his friendship with J.R.R. Tolkien, and just generally pontificate and go on and as C.S. Lewis and for all these writers, and they discuss writing and everything. So the conceit of the show is that the audience is in my living room.
Oh, cool.
So we actually keep the house lights up a little bit, so there's an interplay. There's not that traditional fourth wall of an actor where you're imagining a wall and the audience isn't there. We play back and forth, which it's really intimate, and the Westport Playhouse is a great little space for that.
And C.S. Lewis, specifically around Christmas time, I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that.
Oh, no, it's wonderful. I mean, he's such a brilliant writer, and he was a great raconteur, telling stories, and the conceit more of the show is these group is here, and the leader of the group, since it's near Christmas they're visiting, we tell a little bit of the history of Christmas in Britain and how it's how it's influenced how they now celebrate Christmas. And it's really wonderful, and it's kind of a roller coaster. I mean, a lot of laughs, very funny, but also very emotional and heavy. It's a wonderful script.
Yeah, it will leave you thinking, right, and reflecting a little bit.
Definitely.
Which is sometimes what we all crave this holiday season. I think we're already thinking a lot about different things and family.
Well, I've had people come up after the show. I was in Sacramento last weekend, and a young gentleman just came up and just said thank you and gave me a hug. I just really needed that at this time of year. And it's like, okay, it's wonderful to be able to move people. That's the beauty of live theater for me. I love movies and television, but it's not the same. There's not that give and take,
Of course. Well, Gregory's going to take the stage starting tonight. So you're going to take a look at your screen here. The Westport Playhouse again, December 7th through the 17th. You could use the code LEWIS to save half off. It's a wonderful event for the entire family. Thanks, Gregory, for joining us today.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
And we'll be